Yahushua wait, come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake Delhomme, like Mount Rushmore. I got a face of stone.
We're talking about Planet X, Nuburu, right? So check me out. What that is concerning, that's Babylonian mythology. You're talking about what's called the Anunnaki, right? So here's the thing. The Babylonians believed in the Anunnaki, you know, people that came from the sky and created humans and things like that. Here's the thing. Are you Babylonian? I got you. But that's the thing. See, these are things that pertain to a nation of people who are not us. The creation story that is true, that pertains to us, is in this Bible, in the book of Genesis. It tells you how we were created, how this planet was created, and things like that. So that being said, can we now? Scientists or theorists will tell you that these things that are out in space, right? But have you actually observed it for yourself? You've seen it with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying? But like perfect case of point, right? If you go on, like, you can look it up on YouTube. There are people who build rockets and they shoot them up in the sky, right? These rockets will go all the way up, and they'll hit a barrier and stop in the fall. They can't leave the atmosphere. So how can NASA leave an atmosphere and go to a moon, or see far out off into where they say space is, and sit behind the sun and see something behind the sun and say that it's a planet? You see the flow? So I would say I wouldn't even concern myself with that. I wouldn't even worry about it. Exactly. Worry about what's going on with you and your people and what's actual and factual. You see what I'm saying?
That's not being woke.
Yeah, that's not being woke. That's being rocked back to sleep. Right. It's about you. It's all about you. We come in here for our people. See, most ideas with young men, y'all supposed to be standing over here on this side with us. You see what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be out here prophesying and telling your people to wake up. Because the time is close. The ball's in the air, the shot clock is off. We waiting for that ball to be synced in. Final score, and it's over. That's the time that we're in right now. There ain't no more confidence. We have to either get right or get mixed in with the destruction that's coming. You see what I'm saying? You got any other questions? Okay. Y'all live in Dallas? Like, where y'all from? Y'all from Mesquite? What you? Same thing? Y'all come out to Dallas a lot? All right. Every day? Okay, well, look. I'm about to say what y'all doing tomorrow.
Y'all the Lions stay in guard, so they right there. Actually tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Okay, well, we come out here every Friday and Saturday between the hours of 5 and 8. So if you got any questions, you want to talk to us, if you just want to come talk to us when you got questions, whatever the case may be. You want to know more? Okay, I got you. I mean, we are about to wrap it a little bit. Let me show you something. Give me Genesis. I want Issachar is a strong ass. Put it in 45. Give me Genesis 45. Let me show you something real quick. Give me Deuteronomy 28. And give me a nation shall come upon you from the floor. So you hide. You might be good on it. Now go up. It's at the end of the chapter. 49. There we go.
How you have it highlighted and not go there?
Never dreamed this.
Book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 14. Issachar.
Issachar, y'all children of Issachar, read.
is a strong ass.
You know what an ass is? It's a donkey, right? You know about the burro? The burro. The burro. The donkey has a saddle. It's a hard-working animal, right? Read.
Couching down between two burdens.
So Issachar is likened to a hard-working donkey, right? The word Issachar actually means he is for hire. Who gets one of those? Let's be real. So-called Issachar, right? So-called Mexican, right? He is for hire. That's part of that lesson that y'all have, right? And then y'all know, who outworks y'all? Let's be real. Who outworks the so-called Mexican? Nobody. I guarantee you, if I went to work with a whole bunch of so-called Mexicans, I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be tired. Time to catch up. It's gonna take me a minute. You see what I'm saying? No one works as hard as y'all. And read the caption down between two words.
And he saw that rest was good.
So go back up.
Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
Issachar will be between two burdens, right? Mexico is located where? Mexico is located where? Oh, not Issachar, Mexico, my bad. Where's Mexico located? Central America, right? What's it in between?
They'll take your shit.
You guys.
You got Central America, right? Bottom, and Mexico in between. United States and Central America.
So you have the United States as one who's taking your land. And every time that y'all try to go back to a land that was yours, they would lock y'all up, put y'all in cages and ice camps and detention centers, right? And then you have what? Cartels and things of that nature being ran up from where? Through Mexico, but they're getting a lot of the stuff from where? South America. You have a lot of dangers from both spots. The country time between two burdens, read.
Verse 15. And he saw that rest was good.
You know what a siesta is, right? A siesta. Exactly. So that's common. When most of the time, like, Anyway, I wanted to say something, but I'm asleep. Anyway, look, this guy's smart. He's respectful enough to put his bike in a truck. Smart guy. Anyways, where's it? Read that part again.
And he saw that rest was good.
That siesta's number taking one around 12, right? The work when you got up, went to work, you started working hard. By around 12, you take a nap. So all that rest was good. You see what I'm saying? Go on.
And the land that it was pleasant.
The land that it was pleasant. When you look at you know, so-called Mexico before the Americans came and took this place, even certain parts of Mexico that's like closer to like the Mexican Gulf and whatnot, are these like beautiful places? They're extremely beautiful places, right? And almost every time someone wants to go on a vacation, what's one of the first places they want to go? Cancun, which is where? Exactly, it is in Mexico, right? This land was good. It was a fruitful land and a beautiful land. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And bowed his shoulders to bear.
And so now you're taking on work. Read.
And became a servant unto tribute.
Servant, it's a person for hire, work for hire, like a day laborer. You see what I'm saying? Like how many times have you driven by, you seen other so-called Mexicans, and they're waiting to get picked up to go to work somewhere? That's a servant of the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's an allotment that's given unto Issachar. Ain't nobody outwork y'all. But these are things that we can see that are our people. You got what I want? You got what I want? A nation shall come upon me from afar. This guy is dropping precepts. Don't be this guy. Don't be this guy.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Now the people that were the Spaniards that came over here, the conquistadors, were they close to where y'all's at, or are they on the other side of the world? Other side of the world. Go ahead.
From the end of the earth.
So the Most High said he's going to bring the nation against thee from afar, from another end of the earth. Read.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Now, one of their national symbols, just like America, was the eagle. Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Now, the indigenous people, the so-called, Native Americans and also so-called Hispanics, mainly Hispanics. Did y'all speak Spanish at first? No, you didn't. You spoke a language called Nahuatl and Nahuatl. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a dialect of Spanish. You didn't speak Spanish. It was a dialect of Hebrew, actually. You didn't learn Spanish until you were conquered by the conquistador. Go on.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
So these people that came over, just like the so-called white men, which really they all so-called white men, they're all equal. They didn't show us no favor, they didn't show us no love. They didn't care if you was old, young, a man, or a woman. They either killed you or enslaved you. They didn't care what the status was. Did that not happen to you? That happened to us, right? So it's because of these things that we know that we are the children of the Most High God. We need to come back to the Father's statutes and commandments, all right? But if anything, y'all got the flyers, right? Okay, all praise. Like I said, if y'all ever in the area, Friday, Saturday, between the hours of 5 and 8, come chop it up with us. We got YouTube channels on there. We also have contact numbers. Give us a call, ask us questions. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got Bibles at home? The best?
That's my next question.
Okay.
So I was so basically have Bibles, the new Bibles and the old Bibles, and they've been changed up and they've been switched up to an extent. They try to make other kind of stories, or are they all the same? Are they all talk about the same? What kind of Bible do you recommend?
Okay. Well, I'll put it to you this way. There isn't just one Bible. We do comparative text. We'll go to the NLT, the ESV, the KJV, the GNT. We'll go to these various different texts. I will say this. There's a thing called the Johannine Common, which was asserted into the Bible. It's 1 John chapter 5, 7 through 9, where the Christian church tried to submit their idea of the Trinity. That's not biblical. So, granted, there are certain words that were changed over time. That's just because, like, for instance, if you say something in Spanish, it may not fully translate into English, right? It's the same thing. There's different language barriers. Some things doesn't translate all the way over. So some words have to be put in to make sense. It's just a difference of they spoke this language, and now they're speaking this language, so now we have to write it in this. Just like the what you call the Old Testament was written in Hebrew. Do you read Hebrew? We don't. I mean, we speak it a little bit, but we don't read it fluently. So just like the New Testament is written in Greek, right? We speak Greek. We don't speak fluent Greek either. We don't read it either. So they had to go from Hebrew and also go from Greek to Latin to English. Or at that time, Old English. And now we have, it's still the same English. It's just a little bit more coherent and easier to read. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that's really changed. As something's been added to it, like I said, the Johannine Common is the only thing. And sometimes where you read the word Easter, it's really the word Passover. You see what I'm saying? As well as, what am I thinking of? Probably not important because I just lost it. But that's really about the only thing. The Bible says what it says. If you question it, go back to the original manuscripts, Masoretic text, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and that will tell you what was originally written compared to what's written now. Now you're able to solidify. I always recommend at least start with it KJV. There's nothing wrong with getting it. You can get you a separate apocrypha if you want, a regular new so-called Old Testament. Go from there. No problem at all, King. No problem at all, King. Oh, my bad. I just stole a high five. Yeah, you call me Dre. Call me Dre. Dre.
Hey, bro. Come on, bring it in here. Bring it in here.
Hey, yo, you say that's just a question.
That's what we come here to do, man. It would good to see you come out here more. Like I said, check out the information. We got videos. If you remember, who's got a pen? Who's got a pen? Who's got a pen? You got a pencil? Do you have family members that just speak Spanish? Give them the Sicarii Santos channel. It's literally a channel in nothing but Spanish. We have brothers that actually go out to Tijuana. Yeah, and we about to be in Puerto Rico. You see what I'm saying? You know, we going all over the place with it, man. You know, But yeah, just check out that information. If you got questions, contact us or come out whenever you can. Like I said, we out here every Friday and Saturday in the late evening. All right. Sicarii comes from a Greek word Sicarios, which means dagger. And so what we do, the ancient Sicarii used to, get people with daggers. But now, this Sicarii, we come out and we get people with spiritual daggers, spiritual cuts. We cut out the BS and give you the truth. You see what I'm saying? Any more questions? All right, all praise. Hey, bring all your questions, man. Bring them on. Write them down, brother. That was good one, man. And with that, I want to say, Call halal, but now Yahweh Ba'Shem, Hamashiach, Malak Yahweh Shai, Wa Mawak Lapa.